Hello, my name is Rita McKay, and today we're going to learn another life lesson with RJ. RJ learns a life lesson at the supermarket. RJ usually went grocery shopping with her mother, but today she was going with her maternal grandmother. Her baby brother JD was going to come along too. RJ thought it was fun helping to pick the items from off the shelves and put them in the shopping cart. Her grandmother told RJ that she was a big help. Once JD started to cry, and RJ even got him to laugh. The store was extra busy, and when it came time for paying for the groceries, RJ saw that they were going to have to get in a long line. So she asked, "Grammy, is there a life lesson you can tell me while we wait for our turn to come?" "Why, yes, RJ, I do have a life lesson to tell you. When your mother was around 10 years old, I let her go by herself to the toy department of the department store. And when I was finished shopping, I'd pick her up there. Your mother at that time loved to play with Barbie dolls, so she went to that section of the toys first. Then she walked around to the other sections. All of a sudden," continued Grammy, "she saw a young child who was being strolled in a baby carriage throw something on the ground." "What was it?" RJ asked. "Well, the young child's parents didn't notice that their daughter had dropped something, so they kept right on going. Your mother picked up the dropped item. When she found out it was a small doll, instead of giving it back to whom it belonged, she coveted the doll," Grammy said. "What does coveted mean?" RJ asked. "To covet means to want something that does not belong to you," explained Grammy. "The Bible teaches us not to covet. In fact, it is one of the 10 Commandments." "Mommy is teaching me about the 10 Commandments. They are 10 very special laws God gave to us to obey, but we are only at the 4th commandment." "Where does the law not to covet come in?" asked RJ. "It is the 10th commandment," Grammy said. "Did Mommy know she should not covet?" asked RJ. "Yes, and she broke another commandment that day. It is the 8th commandment, and it says, 'Thou shalt not steal,'" continued Grammy. "You see, your mommy fooled herself into believing the little girl had picked the little doll from off of the toy shelves. So your mommy went looking for where it was in the toy department. When she did not find any doll that looked like it, she knew the doll belonged to the little girl, and it was too late to give it back. So your mommy took it home, thinking she was going to have great fun playing with the little doll with her Barbie collection." "Did she have great fun?" asked RJ. "No, for every time she tried to play with it, her conscience would bother her and make her feel guilty for taking it," Grammy explained. "So what did she do to make her conscience stop bothering her?" asked RJ. "Your mother asked the Lord Jesus to forgive her." "Could she play with the doll after asking the Lord Jesus to forgive her?" asked RJ. "No, she didn't feel right playing with it, because she hoped one day when the Lord Jesus comes back to earth that she could give it back to the girl from whom she stole it, and she wanted it to be in the condition it was when she stole it," said Grammy. "Do you think she will ever get her wish?" asked RJ. "I hope so, RJ," said Grammy. "Do you know the life lesson you learned today?" "Yes, that it is best not to covet because it leads you to steal, and that makes everyone involved unhappy," RJ said. Very good reasoning, RJ, Grammy said proudly. That was a true story. Well, part of it was true and part of it was fiction. You see, my stories are triction. It means truth hidden in fiction. The part about a little girl stealing a doll is true. That little girl was me. And here is the doll I stole from the little child in the carriage when I was around 10 years old. I really wish I had not stolen this little doll. I hope you learned the life lesson I had to learn the hard way by not ever stealing anything, and then you won't feel bad because you haven't done anything wrong. I hope you enjoyed my life lesson today with RJ. Bye.